What it do, gangaroos? It's the GTA Hood News for one, the only Hodge, and I'm here to deliver that news the only way that we already know how to do it over here. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon. If you're on your phone, hit that hype button so y'all know when all the news drop, and everybody can know that when anything that goes on regarding GTA 6, y'all get to know it here. Boom. All right, first order of news. It looks like not every publisher is ducking the GTA 6 smoke in November. Apparently, there's this game called Crime Light, so go check it out, that is launching on November 5th. If we look at some of my previous videos that we talked about, pretty much every other game was ducking the GTA 6 smoke. Most games are either coming out in September, like there's gonna be a jam pack of games in September, or there's gonna be a bunch of banger games that's gonna drop in February. So there's a bunch of ducking, smoke ducking, but apparently this Crime Light game is like, nah, we not ducking you. If y'all want to know more about Crime Light, I did some research. The things that you need to know essentially is that it's like an anime gotcha type of game. It's a side scroller. Realistically, the communities don't really mesh. So not that they don't mesh, but like there's no overlap. So I don't know anybody who's gonna be like, oh no, I'm ducking I'm not buying GTA 6. I'm buying this game, especially if you already got a console already. So that is funny that there is a game that's at least out there that's like, nah, we're gonna drop in November. We don't care. Next up, we got another game that looks like it got something to say about the GTA 6 rollout in November and dominating in November. So clearly there's a game, a new Barbie game coming out that's dropping in November, and pretty much everybody love it. So Barbie's dropping a game. It's called Barbie Rewind, and it's going viral because it's not afraid. It looks like the game is multiple games, a lot of the old Barbie games that they're just dropping all together as one collection, and it's going to drop on all platforms. So it'll be on PS4, PS5, Switch, yada, 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 yada. So you got people who like joking around about it, talking about they not the kings, the run is over, you know, just making a bunch of jokes, and we'll see how the Barbie game impacts the sales. Another thing that I think realistically at the end of the day, it's gonna have no impact on GTA 6 whatsoever. You'll probably buy this for your kid, like if you got a daughter, like I got two, right? One of them's not old enough to play video games, but I would buy the Barbie game at the same time as I bought GTA 6 so that she could play the Barbie game and not bother me while I'm playing GTA 6. So that's just some little funny article, something to read about. Y'all could check that out as well. But for real, all jokes aside, we got two games that's coming out in November that seems like they're like, oh, we not scared of GTA 6. We're going to drop our game. But I don't think these games are in direct competition. There are some games that are in direct competition like Call of Duty, et cetera, et cetera. Maybe I'll do a video on that one day about like some of the games that could stack up, that could potentially stack up, or they should be launching in November and they just not. But that's a different topic for a different day. All right, last but not least, it looks like we got somebody or some people who are having some conversations about GTA 6. And one of them said, this is probably the first negative thing I've seen about it. It says, to be honest, I'm not really feeling the premise. And whoever Animal Father is, shout out to him. He's saying, I'm not really into the Bonnie Clyde love dynamics they got going on. I love that we have a female protagonist, but I would have preferred disjointed protagonists. I'm obviously stoked over the game, but it's a bit of a bummer for me. So if you scroll through these comments, for the most part, people are just saying like, it is what it is. Like, it's something new. Like, who cares? And the reality is with these game developers, right? They're always pressured to come up with something different. Right? We got the consumer. So y'all, me, we coming out, we're like, oh, I don't want the same old thing over and over and over and over and over and over again, right? But then when companies try to drop something new that's different, you still got a section of people who like, oh, I'm really feeling it. I just call them the vocal minority. Like, we don't care. There's gonna be people who don't like everything. There's always gonna be somebody who doesn't like something, right? I say this: if GTA 6 is gonna have some type of like hood love story, Bonnie and Clyde type situation, they've never done it before, where at least you get to play as the female and you get to play as the male. Like, let us play. It's fine. And if you don't like that, I just think I'm gonna keep that to myself. But I will say this: if you have a problem with the Bonnie and Clyde love story, I think you have some other things that you got some deep rooted hate about, because you just do. And I think that's just something you need to work on. Play the game. First and foremost, let the game come out, and then let us have our opinion after we play the game, after we beat the game, after we've experienced the story and seen what it was all about. Don't go into a game being like, oh, well, I ain't gonna like it. I'm not really feeling the Bonnie and Clyde story. Now you already got this negative opinion. So one thing happens that you don't like is gonna land in your thought process, and you're gonna be like, yep, see, I knew I wasn't gonna like it because this thing happened. But you're ignoring all the other shit that happened in the game that was actually pretty good. So just go into the game with an open mind. Go into GTA 6 with an open mind. Don't think about the Bonnie and Clyde. Just think of it as, look, I'm gonna play as a story because they're bringing back something that we really liked. And in GTA 5, how you got to play with these three different characters who had all these three different lifestyles. It's a new spin on it. But they're connected, but they still separate. You know what I mean? So hopefully y'all do that. Just go into the game with an open mind. Don't even think about all the nonsense. Just go into it and enjoy it. All right, that's enough. I know these last couple videos been short, but like reality is the news. I ain't gonna try to stretch out no news for y'all. Like, it's cool. We're gonna have more time to drop more news. Don't worry, we gonna run it up. But y'all just make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, and y'all be here to know all the GTA news. It's your boy Hod, and I'm out. Peace.